Here we are at the National Space Centre in Leicester. Just come in there, way in. Right, so what we're going to go and do is have a look at some space and astronomy things. I'm not too sure, it's all done a little bit rush. Found out about this, so I thought let's go and do it. It's on the way home from holiday.
On a very warm day.
Outskirts of Leicester. I thought, well, let's go and do this anyway. Right, let's go and have a little look round, see what we can see.
It is a very warm day, very humid.
National Space Centre, and yeah, and it is hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
Here we go. Beagle 2 parachute jig. There we go. We are going to have to pace this up a little bit, unfortunately. Time is not with us though. It's open till 5 o'clock, but to be fair, we need to be gone long before that. There we are. That's a satellite launch catapult. Yeah, see, didn't realise this was here next door. Good old pumping station. Cambridge has got one where we were not that long ago, but the day we were there it wasn't open. That'd be Victorian stuff, that'd be quite good, but we can't do both, we haven't got the time. It's here at 10 o'clock, we could have done, but it's now dinner time. Need to get in and get this done. That's impressive, there's a whole ship inside that. I can see it. Industrial Revolution next door. Pumping station, but can't be doing that today. Right, National Space Centre in Leicester. Right, through the spinny entrance. Guessing it knows you're there. No, have to push. Here we go. It is powered, still have to push. There we go. £20.62 for us. Right, let's go. Okay, here we go. Like Star Trek, the doors open themselves. Here we are, welcome. Right, we're here. There we go. The rocket tower. Right, let's go and have a little look then. Guess it's what we see on the way in. What do you do then? Walk? International Space Station. There we go. 16 countries contributed to it. (1/50th) scale model. I've picked up radio from there. I'll link that below. Amateur radio, you can actually talk to them. You have to have the correct antennas pointing the right way at the right time, but you can talk to them on the amateur radio. I've picked up stuff from it. I'll link that in the video below. Wasn't the world's best video, but I had a go. Gemini. Testing a ground landing. There we are. It's only one of 2 Gemini tow test vehicles. There we are. Only ever 2 of them, and there's one here. There's a shop down there. A lot of school kids today. Right, what's that then? That's Russian. Suez capsule. There we are. Russian. Suez capsules are the Russian manned spacecraft. They are the longest serving manned spacecraft in history. There we are. Soyuz, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I get it wrong. Not sure. Quicker to use the stairs, to be fair. Up the stairs to the next level. Oh, there you are, control panel.
As NASA expands, ex-Avro employees are
There we go, look at that.
One such employee
That's old
is
school.
Tom Hitch, who becomes NASA's second flight director.
But I'm currently in the Gemini assignment, the Apollo program. So I took on the Apollo program, the unmanned website.
As the US gears up to land on the moon, one ex-Avro Brit makes a big contribution to Neil Armstrong's training.
I got this call.
That's nice.
So that was
This is a full-scale model of the first satellite made and launched by Britain. Prospero. 1971.
Peter Armitage takes
First
up
British
NASA
satellite then,
as
71.
giving Armstrong the chance to get the practice.
There's your rocket.
Meanwhile, outside of NASA, other Brits are also making their mark.
Hey, I'll see this a bit more clearly now. Different level. There we go. The bottom floor stage of this American rocket had a different life before being attached to its upper stage. There we are then. In the late 1950s, Thor rockets were stationed at RAF bases around Britain, including Melton Mowbray in Leicestershire. Britain's space race. Before American Assault Unit began the space race, Britain had potential to take the lead and shoot for the moon, but didn't do it. Yeah, some nice things. Prototype lunar spacesuit. That looks a lovely thing to walk about in. Looks like an alien. Blue streak schematic drawing. Before computers were commonplace, designs for contact rockets like Blue Streak were drawn by hand. There they are, produced by British Ocean Company, BOC. Still going now. Look at that, all drawn by hand. Right, what we got here then? Sputnik. That's a satellite, wasn't it? Communication. Radio equipment. Tape recorder, reel to reel. Kettering Satellite Group. It was a group then, there we are, look at that. They found stuff then. 1964, they intercept voice transmission for the first time from cosmonauts Komarov. Okay, I've not even got an attempt to read that. I haven't pre-read it, but I can't say that. Look at that then. Russian cosmonauts they listened to. 1964. Yeah, look. It's a bit of radio equipment. Amateur radio.
I understand we have a chance later on today to tell you all and to tell the world about it. Thank you very much.
Laka was a dog. That rings a bell.
I believe that this nation should commit itself.
The first dog to actually orbit Earth was Laika.
Before this decade
Yeah.
of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to
There
the
we
Earth.
go. First dog in space.
Thank you very much, Mr. President and Mr. Webb. I thought that last Friday was a thrilling day. Today even surpasses last Friday. And as a matter of fact, I got far less sleep last night than I did the night before the flight.
Yeah. Bit of a plant room there. Right. Deck 4. Right, I think we're at the very top now. Look at that, 1960s. That's the BBC test card. I think she was a BBC engineer's daughter. She pops up on stuff every now and then. It was their own toy. It was their engineer's daughter, I'm sure. No one famous, but test girl. Test card girl. There we are. First moon landing. There's your sort of lounge. Lovely 60s goodness. Lunar module. There we go. Neil Armstrong, the first man on the moon. Right at the top. Blue streak and Thor Able. There we go, look at that. Right at the top. There we are, a bit of a timeline. 1969 July. There it is. 20th of July. Next month, what, 57 years ago? Guess who has walked on the moon? Quite a few people, I'd have thought. That's been done since what, 1972? They called it a day. Yeah, nice little mock-up. The capsule. Do a bit of landing.
We copy you on the ground. You got to put your guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot. We copy you on the ground. You got to put your guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
That's good stuff. That will be my guess. It's sort of what you got inside of it. That would have been the controls to get the thing on the moon. 1969. There you are. That's something or another. Part of an engine, a rocket. Oh, it's a fuel cell. Apollo 11 fuel cell. There we are. Apollo 12. Apollo 13. (14), 15. What's the Tom Hanks film? Apollo 13? When it went all wrong? Is that the film? Houston, we have a problem. There we are. That's the one, it's the film. Yeah. The genuine Apollo fuel cells on display in the display case opposite. So they just found that. There it is, Apollo fuel cell. Long way up. Someone coming up in the lift. There we go, it's nice. Journey to Mars. Ended 2011, wouldn't it? Tim Peake, European Space Agency. Could you be an astronaut? Probably not, no. Full-size mock-up of a Columbus module of an International Space Station. Here we are, this is the size they get. There we go, planetarium, and that's good. It's finished now. Controller at the back, doing her thing she was. Good. Right, just come out of there. Patrick Moore. There we go. Patrick Moore Planetarium. That's good. The Gravity Garden. Spinning them round a bit, isn't they? Yeah. Keeping clean and tidy. That'd have been fun when you got no gravity and the water going everywhere. A space toilet. Space toilet. That's Russian. Not much of a hole for your bum, is there? I can't guess what that yellow bit does. That don't look a lot of fun to me.
That looks a bit...
Yeah. astronauts in science. There we are. Exploring the universe. Stars, star clusters, galaxies, galaxy clusters, and the cosmic web. It's nice stuff. Look at that for a photo. It's almost Star Trek, isn't it? Carina Nebula, that is. The universe is imaginably huge. Even a journey to our nearest star will take thousands of years with our current technology. There we are. Thousands of years to get to a star. Can you feel the hot spot? In the middle, I'd imagine. Yeah, probably in the centre. It's the bowl. Here we are, we got here space shuttles. Satellites, they're satellites. That's IRAS, the infrared astronomical satellite. There we go. Infrared satellite. There he is. Probably looks better to eyes than what it does on camera. That sort of goes on and on and on. If it does, it's one of these effects. It's probably not as deep as it looks. It looks better to our 3D eyes in the camera, but yeah, that's good. There we are, stars. It's nice. There's that infrared satellite, IRAS. There are interactive things we can be doing. There are things to touch, I just can't hear it, I'm struggling. Ah, he was looking for E.T. then in 1960. Dr. Frank Drake. The Stellarium, a 3D map of the stars. It's a three-dimensional map of the 525 stars nearest to our sun. It probably look better, yes. It's obviously going to look better to our eyes. It's got some depth to it. That's 525 stars nearest our sun. There's a red button, what does it do? Ah, it talks. It's got depth to it, it's not going to show on camera, but to our eyes that looks quite good. Let's keep having a look round then, it's nice. Recipe for life. Water. Minerals. Energy. There we go. What do aliens look like? Well, you don't know.
Got the same haircut as you.
Normally humanoid, don't they?
Looks a bit like you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Same haircut.
That's Star Trek. Is that the Next Generation? I think so. They always look very humanoid, don't they, as a rule? 2 arms, 2 legs, torso. Yeah. Alien could look anything. It's a very minimal sort of life like we got. Who knows what aliens will be like? Stood on an ice block. There we go. Antarctica. There's a satellite. Satellites in orbit. There we go. An orbit is a curved path a satellite takes as it travels around the Earth. Here we are, look at that, that's a good picture of Leicester. Why Leicester? The University of Leicester has been active in space science since the dawn of the space age. There we go then, that's why I had it in Leicester. Some good panoramic of Leicester City. Leicester in space. There we are, things happening. Don't know if that moves, can we move it? There we are, things they were doing. European Space Agency, 1975. There we are. Yeah, it's good. I've shown up on camera, but it looks good to my eyes. Yeah, this opened 2001. 25 years, as it said on the way in. That's a big old globe. Home planet. Planetarium. That's this bit in the middle, I think. That's Patrick Moore. Ah, it's a Patrick Moore planetarium, isn't it? That's Patrick Moore. When did he die? Into 2000. I want to go for 2004, 5. Oh, 2012. Okay. Not as long ago as I thought then. Just found Buzz Lightyear on the way out. Hey, look at that.
A bit bigger than me.
Toy Story 5 or 6 in the cinema now, isn't it? Get the money's worth out of that. Another Toy Story. Right, that's your lot then. Let's do the bag and call it a day. Out the door, into the heat. It's cooler in there than it is out here. That was good. Friday afternoon activity.